What is 택뱅리쌍? It's a name that was given to a particular four Korean Starcraft pro gamers who've dominated the late stages of the scene: Bisu, Kim Taek-yong, Stork, Song Byung-gu, Jaedong, Jaedong, and last but definitely not the least, Flash, Lee Young-ho. The term is a portmanteau of their names. Taek from Bisu, Kim Taek-yong. Bang from the nickname of Stork, his name is Song Byung-gu. Sometimes people call him Bang-gu instead of Byung-gu. LeeSsang from Jaedong and Flash. Sang means double or duo in Korean, and so LeeSsang means the two Lees, Jaedong and Lee Young-ho. Collectively, these four players won an astonishing 7 OSLs, 8 MSLs, 5 OSL runner-ups, and 6 MSL runner-ups. Of course, all of the members have held the number 1 spot of the KESPA rankings at least once during their careers. The members of the group also hold the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th highest win rates in the Brood War professional scene. Need I even mention that they're all in the Korean Esports Hall of Fame? Along with their illustrious careers, numerous mesmerizing games, and handsome looks,
Oh yeah.
they were undoubtedly the most beloved and popular players in the later stages of the Brood War professional scene, following the footsteps of other legendary groups of players such as the Four Kings and Bonja. If you're not familiar with any of those groups, I'll be sure to make videos about them later, but please do support the channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you very much. Now that we have a brief history of 택뱅리쌍, let's take a closer look at each member individually. Kim, Bisu, Taek-yong is one of the most accomplished Protoss players of all time, and many consider him to be the GOAT of Protoss. As a member of 택뱅리쌍 and the Six Dragons, he revolutionized the PvZ matchup by demonstrating how Corsairs and Dark Templars could be used to counter the 3-hatch Infinite Hydra Rush, which was a very popular strategy in the mid-2000s because it was very difficult to defend against. This earned him the nickname the Phenomenal Revolutionist. To tell you a little bit more about his playstyle and how it was perceived in mainland Korea, we call Bisu's type of Protoss players unorthodox toss. On the other end of the spectrum was of course the orthodox toss, represented by Stork. Ever since Starcraft was created, it was clear to everyone how Protoss should be played. It was designed to be played with a lot of large, tanky, expensive and powerful units, and the OGs of Starcraft, I'm talking about late 1990s players, decided the best way to play Protoss was to combine all the elaborate high-end units into a massive death ball and finish the game in 1 or 2 pushes. Players such as Into the Rain, Autumn, Garimto, Reach, Pusan, Best, Stork, and many more represented the orthodox toss. They relied greatly on their initial builds, rotation of the game, and mostly the game-ending push. Their idea of winning the game was close to I do my thing, you do your thing, but in the end, I'm gonna win with the death ball. Then comes Bisu with this sophisticated style of play along with a god-given multitasking abilities, dominating every race equally. His bread and butter was to disrupt the enemy's plan as much as he can using scouting probes, Corsairs, DTs, and Reavers, all the while he does his own thing without any problem. His idea of winning the game was closer to I do my thing, but you never get to do your thing. Players such as Kingdom, Nara, The Rock, Anytime, Cal, and of course Bisu exemplified such playstyle. Bisu absolutely obliterated especially Zerg players during his prime, the famous one being him absolutely murdering Savior in the 2007 GOM-TV MSL Finals 3-0, which boosted him into stardom. By the way, it was told that Bisu had fun in the island of Phuket in Thailand as a vacation before the finals. Bisu, still pretty unknown at this time around, in the interview also told Savior that he should practice a lot more if he does not intend to get embarrassed with 3-0 knockout, earning the nickname Pokemon. Then after actually slapping Savior 3-0, he became the Pokemon Master. He finished his career with a total of 3 MSL titles, earning him the Golden Badge, 1 MSL runner-up, 3 OSL third places, 1 WCG bronze medal, 4 Pro League titles, 2 regular season MVPs, and 1 Finals MVP. He advanced the final stages of OSL 12 times and MSL 13 times. He had a total of 194 wins and 86 losses in the Pro League, and with all of his official matches combined, had a 66.6% career win rate with 499 wins and 250 losses. Song Stork Byung-gu is an acclaimed Starcraft pro gamer and was a franchise star Protoss player of Samsung Khan. Also a member of TekBang and the Six Dragons, Stork helped to define modern PvT. He was known for his strong and safe build-oriented playstyle, slowly smothering the opponent within his control, and was also considered to be one of the best when it came to the ultimate weapon for the Protoss.
Carrier has arrived.
Earning him the nickname, the Immaculate Commander-in-Chief. As a matter of fact, he has the highest PvT win rate regarding both official and unofficial matches. If you compare his career to the other 3 members of 택뱅리쌍, Stork's career might look unappealing, but don't let that deceive you. He is still one of the best Protoss players to ever touch the keyboard, and his longevity in the Brood War professional scene was unheard of. He joined Samsung Khan in 2004 as a 16-year-old lad and kept his form until 2012, when the Caspa era ended at the age of 24, and age 24 in the Starcraft pro scene back in the days was basically considered as a living mummy. He participated in the final stages of OSL a total of 17 times, which was the most by anyone. Yes, I'm gonna have to admit that there were times when he wasn't looking that great by anyone's standard, and a funny little behind story of his slump during the year 2009 was his meme about Stork in World of Warcraft. Stork revealed that he was crazy for WoW in 2006, so much that he even purchased a laptop so he could secretly play WoW. A little rascal he was. So when people noticed a huge downfall in his form during the 2009 season, some people decided to make a meme about Stork not being in form because he was too busy playing WoW. He obtained a bunch of nicknames during this time such as Songwao, Songsis, and Songlich. But he always found his way back into his form and was always an ace player for Samsung Khan. He finished his career with a total of 1 OSL title, 3 OSL runner-ups, 2 OSL third place finishes, 1 MSL runner-up, 1 MSL third place finish, 2 WCG silver medals, 2 Pro League titles, 1 regular season MVP, and 1 Finals MVP. He advanced to the final stages of OSL 17 times and MSL 10 times. He had a total of 192 wins and 122 losses in the Pro League, and with all of his official matches combined, had a 61.2% career win rate with 535 wins and 319 losses. Jaedong is a renowned Starcraft pro gamer and was a franchise star Zerg player of Hwasong Oz. As one of the most intimidating players of all times, Jaedong was known for his aggressiveness from the very start of the game all the way to the end. Kill or be killed. He rightfully earned his nickname Tyrant as he tyrannically ruled over everyone, regardless of the race, in his heydays. He even looks angry when he's dead focused too. He was the last one to walk the Royal Road in the Caspa era, and for the guys who don't know what that is, we used to call players who win either OSL or MSL in the first ever qualify Royal Roaders, and Jaedong was the last one to walk that road. He was also the fastest player to earn the Golden Mouse, which represents 3 OSL titles, and the one and only Zerg player to possess both OSL and MSL titles after Savior's record was raised. He's considered by many as the GOAT of the Zerg. The units that defined him were Zerglings and Mutalisk, and when it came to flying shrimps, Jaedong had no chills whatsoever. Just watch this clip of Jaedong microing 2 groups of Mutalisks simultaneously.
지금 패스를 하면 뭐가 건물이 있어야 나오죠.
이거는 패스를 안 나오면 안 됩니다. 김일 선수.
언제 나옵니까? 뭐가 있어야 나오죠.
네,
나도 있네요. 자, 빨리 나와야 됩니다. 더 이상은 안 됩니다 지금.
예, 이재동 선수는
나눌 정도가 됐습니까?
아니 뭐 내가 잡힌 게 오버로드였지 드론이었냐 이거죠.
네.
어차피 자원의 타격은 입지 않았고 3의 처리 유지됐단 말이에요.
이렇게 휘둘리면서 11시 쪽 돌아가면 신일 선수가 좋았었다는
네.
게 정말 어색해집니다.
두 분의 상대편 앞마다가 본질을 쑥대밭으로 만들고 있어요. 이재동 감독이요.
이재동 진짜 팔이 4개인가요?
네.
마우스 2개 갖고 컨트롤하나요 지금?
His Mutalisk Micro at the peak of his prime was even better than Jesus Christ himself, and most of the games ended so quickly that Jaedong didn't even feel the need to advance to Hive, earning the nickname Layer Bone John. But life wasn't always like this for him. He had nothing given to him freely. Jaedong famously dropped Courage Match, a group tournament consisting of 64 players in best-of-3 matches, where only the winner got to become a semi-pro 9 times in a row before finally winning his 10th. He wasn't the most talented player from the start, but he made it all up with an insane work ethic. He would wake, eat, practice, sleep, repeat all day every day, and had that Mamba mentality, if you know Kobe. Because of this, he never really had a significant drop-off in form, as you can see in the Kespa ranking graph, except for that time in the late 2011s when he was teamless for a few months due to Hwasung Oh's dismantling on August 31st of 2011, and Jaedong couldn't really practice normally, and the 2012s where he also focused on practicing Starcraft 2, eventually also having a career as a Starcraft 2 pro gamer as well. He finished his career with a total of 3 OSL titles, earning himself the Golden Mouse, 1 OSL runner-up, 2 MSL titles, 3 MSL runner-ups, 3 MSL third place finishes, 1 WCG gold medal, 1 WCG bronze medal, 2 Pro League titles, Rookie of the Year, and 3 regular season MVPs. He advanced to the final stages of OSL 10 times and MSL 11 times. He had a total of 241 wins and 108 losses in the Pro League, and with all of his official matches combined, had a 69.1% career win rate with 574 wins and 265 losses. Lee Flash Young-ho is a phenomenal StarCraft pro gamer and was a franchise star Terran player of KT Rolster. He's considered by many as the GOAT or god himself of Starcraft Brood War, mainly because of his indomitable plays and record that are so absurd that you'd be left scratching over your head in disbelief. He had the highest win rate, and as a matter of fact, he's the only one with the combined win rate over 70% in the history of Kespa era Brood War. He holds the highest reign as the #1 ranked player on the Kespa ranking system since Boxer and Nada, and a nightmare of a matchup for anyone in that era. From defensive ability to offensive decision making, from macro to micro, and from mechanical abilities to awareness of every moment of the game, Flash was perfect. There is even a saying in Korea that any game that Flash loses is a must-watch game because he wouldn't normally lose to some shenanigan, and it would take other players to play out of their minds to even have a chance of defeating Flash. He earned his nickname the Ultimate Weapon because of his immaculate style of play, and later on God, because, well, he's basically a god of Brood War. He also had insane work ethics, rivaling that of Jaedong, but Flash was also very talented from a young age. He holds all kind of different youngest something records regarding Brood War because he was just that good even as a kid. He's one of the only 2 players to earn both Golden Mouse and the Golden Badge, the other one being Nada. But unlike Nada, Flash also owns a gold medal from WCG. Because of his work ethic and pure talent that he couldn't hide, he never had any kind of drop-off in form regarding Brood War and was always an intimidating player to play against. He finished his career with a total of 3 OSL titles, earning him the Golden Mouse, 1 OSL runner-up, 2 OSL third place finishes, 3 MSL titles, earning him the Golden Badge, 1 MSL runner-up, 1 MSL third place finish, 1 WCG gold medal, 3 Pro League titles, 3 regular season MVPs, and 3 finals MVPs. He advanced to the final stages of OSL 13 times and MSL 11 times. He had a total of 235 wins and 83 losses in the Pro League, and with all of his official matches combined, had a 71.4% career win rate with 505 wins and 202 losses. Okay, so we've talked about the origins of the name 택뱅리쌍 and the brief history of the members within the group. Which player do you like the most and why? Please share your opinions freely in the comment section, like and subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you all very soon.